Hello everybody, the Silver Ghost Wolf here, and welcome back to more Dishonored. Last time, we escaped the flooded district, took down Granny Rags and saved Slackjaw, and made our way back to the Hound Pit's pub to save Emily and get revenge on Martin, Havelock, and Pendleton, who, in addition to betraying us, apparently killed everybody else.
I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end. She just told Havelock to screw himself. And died.
Do I not have that charm set? Oh well.
Lydia is the only one who ever showed me any kindness.
But yeah, we're gonna grab that, and just so I don't have to hear that cutscene again in case something goes wrong, we're gonna go ahead and save real quick. Because this is actually kind of hard to get right if I mess up.
What a day, huh? Gonna be a great party tonight. That was
We're
only
gonna bend time real quick.
bid at the last corner. What? Outsider's eyes are getting spooked.
Yeah.
Corvo, I can't believe you're alive.
Open the door.
They killed everyone, Corvo. They killed everyone to cover it all up. Then they took Emily with them and they left. I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her. Make her safe.
Will do.
All his talk of being an honorable military man, but Havelock will use Emily like a puppet to his own advantage. Something changed in the Admiral as soon as the Lord Regent died. It had been building up. Martin was acting strange, going quiet if any of us were near, whispering late into the night with Havelock and Pendleton while you were out doing the real work. I think they realized they were one step away from holding the same position the Lord Regent had, and worried they'd be held accountable for what they did here, as the Loyalists. They would have killed me too, but Havelock spared me. Out of respect for my uncle, I believe.
Alright.
Please, talk to Samuel.
Okay!
Someone must know where they're going. Find Emily. She's suffered through so much, and she's got no one else on her side except you. Samuel set this here in case you returned. You can use it to call him. He said he'd come quickly. Hopefully there's a place he can dock where the watch won't see him.
I love this game, I really do, but they talk too much in this. Which is saying something coming from me. So, there is an easy way to take care of all these guards here, and we're about to do it real quick. There we go.
It's refreshing to converse with someone on my own level.
Agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Which you might have pointed out at the time. But it's pointless to hold a grudge. I want to ask
Obviously, yes. And I need to discuss your tonic. Why have you not tried the homeopathic solution?
and where am I to find the subjects? I can't recruit from prisons as you do. But it's forced me to work with the Nook.
Corvo, good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Return the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there. You may navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the arc pylon, it is only a matter of time before they put an end to it. We can get this device working, Or you can go out and remove our enemies one by one, whichever you think is best.
I'm gonna go with y'all's pylon just because it's cool. But yeah, that is the way we can get rid of the tall boys. I mentioned while back in one of the other chapters, there was a way to lethally take care of tall boys. This is it. I'm gonna just make this easy. Yeah, he threw it in the trash. Hit bin time again, and yeah, it really can abuse that ability. And give this to Samuel.
Astonishing.
Time powers. Always the most broken thing ever.
The arc pylon is complete. Now to activate it.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious. Or they can be reduced to ashes.
What is your opinion, Corvo?
Put them all to sleep.
As you wish, Corvo. We will be far away before any of them regain their senses. All is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in a whale oil tank to power it. Will you do the honors?
When this arc pylon is charged, no one will dare come near us.
Put that here. And I have bad experiences with whale oil blowing up on me with a bunch of playthroughs, so we're just gonna go ahead and save. I'm not normally one for save scumming, but if you know how bad my luck with these things are, because this stuff can blow up while you're holding it. Thanks for the help, guys!
The greatest expectations. It defies description. A device like this will ensure Dunwall's security for a century.
Well, Corvo, I hope we can be considered colleagues again. You were condemned, I was kidnapped. Men like us rise above such things. As to the good Admiral, I believe men such as Havelock start with high-minded intentions. Same with Martin, and maybe even Pendleton, though I suspect he was just lazy. But no one is prepared for the sheer seductive influence of being so close to real power.
We once discussed a system of signals to be used in Emily's tower for communication across the river. I wonder if he remembers that.
You can say goodbye to him, and you can ask him to make you stuff. So we'll do it.
I'll make what you need as long as I have the necessary materials.
Where we're going, yeah. buy these. And this is the last time we'll ever be buying anything from him, so... And we can say goodbye to him.
Goodbye, Corvo. I wish to apologize for what was done to you. It seems that holding all the pieces and standing a step from the throne changed something in the others. Something I don't understand. Don't underestimate Havelock, Corvo. He'll be waiting.
I'll handle myself. But before we go, let's take care of everything. Yeah, they're all unconscious. Every last one. A letter from Emily. Corvo, remember before when I mentioned a special drawing I was working on for you? This is it. I don't know where you went, but I hope you get back to see this and like it. I'd like to take it to Donwell Tower with us. Everybody's acting strange tonight. Samuel was whispering to Callispa about a flare launcher that she was supposed to use to call him. He told her to lock the door to my old tower. I heard the Admiral tell the others we're leaving tonight for a place called the Lighthouse on King Sparrow Island. I hope you get back before then. Emily. And this is the picture Emily drew. Not bad. Now, before we go, let's go see what that arrow about down there about Havelock is. Havelock's orders to the Captain Manning. We've tracked this conspiracy to the Hound Pit's pub. Search the premise for the natural philosophers Pero and Antosalgov. Do what you must to secure all materials related to the enhanced arc pylon they have been constructing. Question them thoroughly, and once you are certain you have everything you know of the pylon, execute them both. Bring the pylon to me along with this paper's recording. They may be the two greatest minds of our age, but they're also traitors who conspire with Corvo to bring down the Empire. I'm keeping Emily Calden with me at the lighthouse on King Sparrow Island until we're certain that Corvo and his fellow conspirators have been properly dealt with. Lord Regent Havelock. Huh. There was a note somewhere he had about, was it? Make sure it wasn't in here. Huh. There was actually a note somewhere around here that he talks about how no one's supposed to harm Callista. That she was just kidnapped by Corvo, but... oh well, that's not important. Let's see, I'm trying to make sure there's no money before I leave. Well, before we go call Samuel, I guess there's one thing I should do. At least give them a kind of a decent rest. Oh, yeah, here, you can see these tall boys. This is the only way you're ever going to actually get a look at them without shooting them. But here they are. My dear Wallace, we were departing for a safe and a secure place where we can coordinate the transmission of power to ourselves. Make certain that my autograph and the best of the wines make it aboard the vessel before the sunset. This evening, the staff will be rewarded for their loyalty and service. Yeah. Here is Lydia and Wallace. They didn't even bother to bury them. At least they wrapped them up. I would feel bad about them, but they are really not worth it. Seriously, I can't remember anything they did. Oh, here's that note. Beyond the note for members of conspiracy, Somerset Arch has discovered the real kill on site. Move the bodies into the kennel, but they are not to be otherwise tampered with. Piero John Joplin, missing. Interrogate and execute. And Tonso Clough, missing. Interrogate and execute. Lydia Brookhorn and Wallace Higgins, dead. Corvo, believed dead. Assumed missing, kill on site. Samuel Beechworth, missing, kill on site. The woman in the tower is Callista Conroe and a victim of circumstances, merely in the wrong place at the wrong time. Do not disturb her, but do not allow her to leave the premises. She's under my protection. And before we go any further, this is all bonus stuff. If you don't really care, you can just go skip to the point on screen. Right, wrong way. Why am I going that way? Nope. Should be somewhere over here. Oh, what's this? Oh, same thing over there. If you come into the sewers down here, you get something rather weird. I guess you could consider it an Easter egg. over here. No, not the river crust. You get a weird little Easter egg right here. Is the best way I can describe it. There it is. So I've shown that Pendleton was always making audiograph diaries. Well, listen to this.
At last. Time to leave this hovel for some place befitting my station. Now, all the good families of the Empire will look up to Pendleton. Wallace, before your meeting with Havelock downstairs, I want you to hold this to the boat for me. I'll be recording the most important shots in the next few days.
I have no clue why this is here or how it got here, although the best obvious solution is Wallace put it here, hinting that Wallace may have known that they were going to try and kill him. Hang on, I probably do need to go buy some more healing stuff from Piero. But yeah. The one time I want Corvo to get on the chain, he doesn't.
What can I make for you? This may be the last time. Anything?
Oh, you don't sell them. Whoop! We'll just make do with what I have.
I can't go with you. I'll be okay here. Just go. Now that you've eliminated the City Watch, I can find my way out of here. But there's no way I can help Emily the way you do.
I gotta make sure. I think you can actually let her know. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna double check just before I do anything. Besides, I wanna collect that. A letter from Cecilia. Corvo, I'm gonna make a run for it. If I think that if I haven't met you, I wouldn't be brave enough to try. I'll try to find you again someday when this is all over. Slight spoiler, it is confirmed she survived. I forget what, but I don't, it's not that important. Sadly, you don't really ever figure out what happens to some of these characters. But let's talk to Samuel.
Thought I'd find you here. It never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We'll need to get out of here soon. The Admiral controls the military now, Martin's High Overseer, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy and Parliament. They need Emily, of course. But if Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him, who knows what he's liable to do?
We're going to Kingspar Oil. That's where they've taken Emily.
Good. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
Use the arc pylon to rescue Piero and Sokolov, and we found Emily's drawing. Well.
This is it, sir. I suspect Havelock Martin and Lord Pendleton landed there a while ago and went into the lighthouse. Knowing them, they're not giving up without a fight. I remember hearing the Admiral and Martin talking about this place as where they'd hold up if they had to. Anybody going in has to breach the fort and the gatehouse, and there's only one way to the top. All I can say is that it's been a pleasure serving with you. Maybe after all this is settled, we'll see each other again. Good luck, Corvo. If anyone deserves it, you do. Give my best to Emily. After she's on the throne, she won't have time for an old man like me. I knew you were sharp, Corvo. But somehow you managed to get through all this mess without losing sight of what really matters. For that, I respect you. The city's gonna pull itself up, I believe. Too many good people here to let it all turn to ashes. I'd best be going. The battlefield's no place for an old sailor like me. That time is long past. Good luck, my friend.
So, depending on your chaos, that speech he gives you is completely different. This is the low chaos. If you do high chaos, he is actually insulting you, and I think he'll even shoot up a flare, letting people know you're here. But he's so good at driving that boat, he can do it while not even looking at us. That's the last we'll see of Samuel. Next time on Dishonored, we will head to that lighthouse and take care of Havelock, Martin, and Pendleton, and save Emily. See you guys then.